Have you ever thought that culture points were the key to success in Travian legends? What if I told you that there's a way to obtain a lot of culture points at a low cost? Today, in addition to exploring the importance of culture points, we will also discover how they can influence your game in surprising ways. Culture points, abbreviated as CP, are a crucial resource in Travian legends. They determine the number of villages you can settle or conquer. To settle a new village or conquer an enemy village, you'll need a sufficient amount of culture points. Your settlers won't leave the village unless you already have enough CP, and for conquests, it's important to have an adequate amount of CP only when reaching the enemy village. You don't need them at the start. But how do you get culture points? There are several ways to obtain them. First of all, you can earn CP by building and upgrading buildings in your village, which increases passive CP production. Each building provides a different amount of culture points depending on its level. In the early stages of the game, the building that provides CP at the lowest cost is the cranny. That's why in all the start guides you can find, there are several crannies built. The return on investment, when you only have one village and therefore produce very little, is really high. In the description of this video, you can find a Google Sheet to consult for a better understanding of the return on investment and get a clear overview of the costs per level and cumulative costs of the buildings. But how do you get additional culture points? You can quickly increase your culture points by organizing parties in the town hall. Remember that by increasing the level of the town hall, the waiting time between celebrations decreases. There are two types of parties. The small party lasts for a shorter time and provides an amount of CP equal to your village's daily production. The big party, on the other hand, is much more expensive but provides CP equal to your account's daily production immediately. As you progress in the game and build support villages, there are some buildings to keep an eye on to quickly and cost-effectively maximize CP production for each village. Among these, there are the public palace, the embassy, the academy, the marketplace, and surprisingly, the Hun's makeshift wall. These buildings offer a good return on investment, requiring fewer resources to generate more culture points. Think about it, upgrading the main building, embassy, academy, and marketplace to level 20 costs around 780k resources, but you'll be rewarded with 498 culture points per day. In comparison, upgrading the palace to level 20 costs roughly the same amount but provides only 77 CP per day. To keep track of your culture points production, you can consult administrative buildings like the palace, residence, and command center. Here, you'll see the village's production and also an estimated timing for founding the next village. Remember, each building provides a different amount of culture points, so plan carefully which one to build to maximize your total. There is also another way to obtain culture points, and that's by using artworks, which can be obtained through adventures or by purchasing them at auction using silver. It's important to note that you can't obtain any artworks during an adventure in the first 14 days after activating your account. This waiting period varies based on the speed at which new adventures appear, so it will be shorter in faster game worlds. Additionally, you can use artworks only once every 24 hours on standard game worlds, X1 speed, while on faster worlds, the waiting time is shorter. Another thing to keep in mind is that the number of culture points required for villagers depends on the game world's speed. Be sure to check the culture points tab in different game versions for specific information on the world's speed. And with that, we come to the conclusion of our exciting journey through the world of culture points. Have you learned something new? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. And now, dive into the Travian adventure with renewed energy and determination. May luck always be on your side.